Hi, everyone, and welcome to Daily English Speaking, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Alex. In today's episode, we're talking about a very common question. Tell me about yourself.
That's right. You hear this question everywhere at school, in job interviews, when meeting new people, or even on a first date.
By the end of this episode, you'll know how to answer it naturally, and you'll have time to repeat and practice with us. So, let's start with the basics. Maria, tell me about yourself.
Sure. My name is Maria. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher, and I love helping people learn new languages.
Nice. Okay, my turn. My name is Alex. I'm from Australia, and I work as a graphic designer. I enjoy creating art and working with colors.
That's a good example. Listeners, now it's your turn. Try saying, my name is, I'm from, I'm a.
Perfect. You can also add your age or where you live. For example, I'm 25 years old and I live in Tokyo.
Try this. I'm from Brazil. I'm a student. Great job.
When someone asks you to tell me about yourself, it's also nice to share a few personal things, your hobbies or your family.
Exactly. For example, I can say, I live with my parents and my younger brother. In my free time, I like reading and watching movies.
That's perfect. I could say, I live alone, but my family lives nearby. I enjoy playing guitar and going for walks.
What about your favorite food, Alex?
Oh, that's easy. Pizza. What about you?
Sushi. I could eat sushi every day.
Listeners, what's your favorite food? Say, my favorite food is...
When introducing yourself, it's also nice to talk about your daily life. For example, your job, studies, or schedule.
Yes. I can say, on weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m., have breakfast, and go to work. I usually finish around 5 and relax at home.
I usually start teaching at 9 a.m. and finish around 3. After work, I like to go for a run or cook dinner.
Simple, natural, and clear. Listeners, try describing your day. I wake up at. I go to work or school at. I come home at.
Don't worry if you make mistakes. The goal is to speak out loud and practice.
Now, let's go a little deeper. Your personality and dreams.
Yes, when someone says, tell me about yourself, you can also describe your character or goals.
For example, I'm a friendly and curious person. I like meeting new people and learning new things.
Or, I'm hardworking and creative. In the future, I want to travel the world.
Now you try. I'm a person. I like to. And in the future, I want to.
You can mix everything we learned today to make a full self-introduction.
Let's put everything together. I'll give you an example of a full self-introduction. Here is my example. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm from Australia. I work as a graphic designer. I live in the city, and in my free time, I like playing guitar and going for walks. I'm a creative and positive person, and in the future, I want to start my own design company.
Let's see my example further. Hi, I'm Maria. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher. I live with my family, and I enjoy reading and cooking. I'm friendly and curious, and one day I'd love to travel to Japan.
Now it's your turn. Record yourself and answer, Tell me about yourself.
Practice a few times. The more you repeat, the easier it becomes.
And remember, there's no perfect answer. Just be confident and smile.
Thanks for joining us today on Daily English Speaking.
See you next time. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Daily English Speaking, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Alex. Today's episode is all about one of the most common conversation topics, talking about your day. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about easy learning English from beginner.
That's right. We'll talk about what we do in the morning, at work or school, in the evening, and on weekends.
And don't worry, we'll pause so you can practice speaking with us.
Let's start with the morning. Alex, what's your morning routine like?
I usually wake up at 7 a.m. The first thing I do is check my phone. I know, it's a bad habit.
You're not alone. I also check my phone. But after that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and make breakfast.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I like toast and coffee. Sometimes I eat fruit. How about you?
I love eggs and orange juice. Simple but delicious.
Now it's your turn. Say out loud. I usually wake up at, then I.
Okay, now let's talk about the middle of the day, when most people are at work or school.
Right. I usually start work at 9 a.m. I teach English classes until noon.
I start work around 8:30. I work on my computer most of the morning, checking emails, designing graphics, and having meetings.
Do you usually eat lunch at home or outside?
I usually eat at a small cafe near my office. What about you?
I bring my lunch from home. I like cooking, so I make something healthy.
Repeat after me. I start work at. I usually eat lunch at.
Or, I study at. I have lunch with my friends. So, what do you usually do after work, Alex?
I finish around 5 or 6 p.m. Then I go home, take a shower, and relax. Sometimes I cook dinner, sometimes I order food.
That sounds nice. I finish at 3, so I usually go for a walk or read a book before dinner.
Do you watch TV or listen to music in the evening?
Yes, I like watching dramas or English movies. How about you?
I listen to podcasts, sometimes this one.
Now say, after work, I usually.
And in the evening, I like to. Now let's talk about weekends. Maria, is your weekend routine different?
Oh, yes. On weekends, I usually wake up later, maybe 9 or 10 a.m. I like meeting friends or going shopping.
Same here. I sleep in, go to the gym, and sometimes go out for dinner.
Do you ever work on weekends?
Sometimes, but I try not to. Weekends are for relaxing.
Good idea. Listeners, how about you? Say it with us. On weekends, I usually.
Let's put everything together. We'll each give an example of how to talk about your full day.
Here is my example. Hi, my name is Maria. On weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, take a shower, and have breakfast. I start work at 9 and teach English until 3. After work, I go for a walk or read a book. In the evening, I cook dinner, watch TV, and go to bed around 10:30.
Let's my turn. Hi, I'm Alex. I wake up at 7 a.m. and have coffee. I go to work at 8:30 and finish around 5. After work, I take a shower and sometimes go to the gym. In the evening, I cook dinner, listen to music, and relax. On weekends, I sleep in and spend time with friends.
Now it's your turn. Take 1 minute to talk about your day. Start with, on weekdays, I wake up at.
Good job. Try recording yourself and listening again. It helps you improve pronunciation and fluency.
Today, we talked about how to describe your daily routine, morning, work or school, evening, and weekends.
You also practiced useful phrases like, I wake up at, I usually, and in the evening I like to.
Remember, daily conversations are the best way to build confidence. Practice this topic every day, even for 5 minutes.
Thanks for listening to Daily English Speaking. Don't forget to follow and share with your friends.
See you next time. Have a great day.